Hi friends, hope you're doing well. My name is Saajid. Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be some filler content because, I'm back, but I also don't know what videos to make, so I thought that I would do some filler content today for you all. And I honestly see TBRs as like filler content for me personally because it's like, they're very easy to do, and I'll admit that. But yeah, I wanted to let y'all know some of the things that I'll be reading while in isolation, while in quarantine or whatnot. Things are getting really intense in Trinidad particularly. We have closed down all restaurants and a lot of public spaces until July, which is intense. And so yeah, my university doesn't open back until April the 20th, and I mean obviously I still have online classes now and I have to do my assignments still, but I'm actually kind of not working anymore. I was working at my university. My job finished around the time that we had literally just a week before everybody had to go in isolation anyways, so now I have a lot more free time, and obviously I'm going to be using a lot of that time to do my work because I have a whole thesis to write and whatnot, but also I want to spend some time reading some books for fun and whatnot. So today I just have 4 books that I want to tell you about that I plan on reading. 2 of them are arcs, so I have to read them. The other one is a book that I have to read for school, and then the other one is a book that I have to read for Bashment Book Club. So these are the 4 books that I definitely have to read by April 20th. No arguments about it. I need to get through all 4 of these. So that's what I'm going to be talking about today. I'll start off with the 2 arcs. The first book is a book that y'all should be familiar with because I've talked about it before, and it's a book that I am incredibly excited for. It is my most anticipated release of 2020, and that is The Henna Was by Distancing TBR. This is a YA FF romance set in Ireland, and I'm just so freaking excited for it, particularly because the main protagonist, Nishat, is Muslim and she's queer, and the book starts off with her wanting to come out to her parents and sort of navigating that, so I'm very interested to see how that's done in this book. But the main plot of it has to do with her starting a henna business at school as part of a project for a business class that she's taking, and this other girl from her class named Flavia also decides to start a henna business, and Nishat is obviously not too pleased with that because it's extra competition and she feels like Flavia is appropriating her culture. And on top of all of that, Flavia is her main love interest for the story, so it's kind of like a guess I hate to love sort of situation. I'm not 100% sure what path it's going to go down, but I'm very, very excited to read this one. I have incredibly high expectations, which I don't know if it's a good thing because I really hope that this book doesn't disappoint me, but I have a feeling that I will absolutely love it and that it will be just the book that I have been waiting for my entire life. At least that's what I expect of it. I forgot to say that I got this arc from Page Street Publishing. I sent them an email requesting an arc in exchange for an honest review, and they were kind enough to send it to me. Some people have been asking me how are you getting all of these arcs recently? And it's really a matter of just contacting publishers, sharing your platform with them and saying, hey, I have this platform, I talk about books here, I think that I'm a good candidate to receive an arc for this book because XYZ, and I feel like I could give it a good review. I will talk about it on all of my platforms and whatnot, and if they say yes, they'll send it to you. So I mean, shoot your shot. It's not hard. It's not rocket science. Arcs don't fall out of the sky. You have to ask for them. You have to put the effort into getting them. The next one though did kind of fall out of the sky for me because a representative of the publisher DM'd me on Instagram. I was like, do you want to read this book? And I was like, yeah, sounds good. It's called Love After Love by Ingrid Prasad. This is a real intense arc. It's literally just like a printed manuscript. It's not even a published book. This is an adult contemporary, probably literary fiction, I guess, novel that follows a Trinidadian family actually. So the main protagonists are Betty and Solo, a mother and son, and they invite this man named Mr. Chatton to come and live with them after Betty's abusive husband passes away. One day Solo overhears Betty apparently telling Mr. Chatton a dark secret, and he's sort of disturbed by that, sort of unsettled by it, and he leaves to go live in New York. So the book, I think, takes place between Trinidad and New York, and you're following Betty and Solo, and even though they don't really talk too much anymore, the both of them still have a relationship with Mr. Chatton. But then Mr. Chatton has some kind of mysterious thing going on about him. So it sounds very interesting. I really don't know what to expect, other than I'm just very much looking forward to reading another book set in Trinidad. Speaking of books set in Trinidad, the next book is also set in Trinidad, and that is Valmikis Daughter by Shani Mutu. So this one is about a girl named Viveka and her father Valmiki, and that's pretty much everything I know about it. I know that the girl is queer, or at least I assume so. Shani Mutu is known for writing about the queer, particularly Indo-Trinidadian female experience, I think. And the reason why I'm reading this book is for school, actually. So I have to do a presentation on this book about what it has to say about the queer Caribbean experience and what can it contribute to Caribbean philosophy, because I'm taking a philosophy of gender in Caribbean thought. That's what it's called? Have something to do with philosophy and gender in the Caribbean. So that's the course that I'm doing, and this is one of the books that we are required to read and do a presentation about. So I'm very much looking forward to this one. I've heard that Shani Mutu has a penchant for writing devastating stories, so I have a feeling that this one might be a little bit more on the sad side, but hopefully it doesn't like tear me apart. And then the last book that I have to read is for Bashment Book Club. Bashment Book Club is a Caribbean book club that I host with my friends Paige and Linnell. If you're interested in joining us, join us. I mean, you can go out and buy the book or borrow it from the library at this point in time, because you're not supposed to leave the house and go into public spaces. But you could probably get it online, get the audiobook, access it through your library online, order it, whatnot, do what you have to do, because I really want more people to partake in Bashment Book Club. It's such an important book club because I don't think anybody else on BookTube is doing this, at least not to the extent that we are. We need more of a Caribbean presence on this online platform. It's very American-centric. All of that being said, the book that we'll be reading is Dear Hill of Aleen. I was just going on about like American-centric stuff, but I think this book actually follows an American protagonist. The main protagonist, I believe, is Haitian-American, and we're following her as she goes on a trip to Haiti. And it's supposed to be a really lighthearted, fun story. And that's pretty much everything I know. I have no idea what the story is about or what it focuses on. All I know is that it has to do with Haiti, it's set in Haiti, and it follows a girl named Aleen. And the live show will be happening closer to the end of April. Be sure to subscribe to my channel and Paige's channel for more details, and follow Bashment Book Club on Twitter as well to get more information if you're interested in reading along with us. So those are the books that I plan on reading in isolation, and suddenly it gets dark. Okay, I guess that's my cue to end this video. In the comments down below, I'd love to know if you've read any of these books, if you have any thoughts on them. You've probably never read any of them, to be honest, because 2 of them are asked and the other 2 are not very popular. That's a lie. Maybe some of y'all have probably read this one. But yeah, if you have any thoughts on them, let me know in the comments down below. I'd love to have a chat about it. Thank you all ever so much for watching this video. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, follow me on social media, all that kind of stuff. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you have a lovely, lovely day. And until next time, inshallah, keep reading.